No, I actually don't know why that thing never really works. The ceramides and CeraVe. You know what's funny? Ever since you told me about that ad, I've been getting those ads. I think you trained my algorithm on you because now I get that same ad. Hey, hey, it's me. The skin on your body craving the ceramides and CeraVe. And I keep hearing it, and then it keeps on saying, hey, hey, it's me. It's the worst ad ever. How come this one works, but the moan never works? I need to fix the moan. Okay, I'm gonna disable the moan. I'm gonna disable the moan until we fix the moan. Hey, hey, it's me. Have you guys ever seen this ad? I feel like only me and I feel like only me and the mod have seen it. I swear we're going crazy. It's the worst ad ever. Hey, it's me, the Ceramides and CeraVe. Is there a way to see this ad? Oh, wait. Is it this one? Wait. No. It's not the same. It's the one that we see. Okay, the one that the mod and I get. It's like the same song over and over and over. Hey, hey, it's me. This something. Your dry skin craving the ceramides in the CeraVe. Hey, hey, it's me. Yeah, hey, it's me. Canadad. Very, very good. Oh man. Anyways, welcome to today. Sorry about the moan thing. I don't know why the moan doesn't work ever. Sorry, I've been gone for so long too. I've been very deep into Windows development land. I don't want to ever do it ever again. Have I ever played Creeper World before? No, that sounds interesting though. What is Creeper World? And then this is when you go, oh, it's that place where like Mr. Beast and whoever else is there. It's like Doctor Disrespect, Mr. Beast, they're all there. The unstoppable fluid enemy has returned and destroyed every world in its path. Defend against Creeper as it floods against 3D. Wait, this actually looks very similar to another game. I don't know if you all know this. So I've had Steam since it first released because my brother somehow got Half-Life 2 before it ran out of stock around us. So we've had Steam ever since it came out. There's a game that's very similar to this called what's it called? It's like the tiny little like T-shaped people. It was one of the first games on Steam. It was like a game about an RTS similar style tower defense against like T-shaped people. This also cool though. So you have to stop water? Tower defense versus fluid. Versus fluid. Oh, very, very good. This is very nice. Tower defense versus fluid. I mean, it does look kind of cool. How did you find this? Wait a minute. IXE. How come one is 3D and one is not 3D? The first one is 2D. Actually, this one does look kind of cool. The 2D one looks a lot more fun. It reminds me of Noita. It's as if you gave the ability for you to play Noita, but specifically to fight water. You know what this is? It's a simulation. You're a rabies virus, particulate, or whatever it's called, and you're fighting off the water that's entering your throat. The unstoppable force known as... Oh, wait, this is the new one. What? Wait, what? So it went from 3D to 2D? Because this is number 4, but this is the latest one. What? I mean, it does look kind of cool, but why'd they make it look so different? What's this? And how come the reviews suck? Wait. The game, or rather this entry in the series, has disappointed me. It's not compromised by any specific big flaw, but rather the game is a mashup of barely sewn together poor decisions and downgrades that result in a mess. You know what's funny? I shouldn't be listening to you chat specifically for game recommendations, because I got you hooked to the unnamed space idol, which is hilarious to me, because that game is literally just about building spaceship stuff. But it does look kind of fun. You know what? I'll add this to the list. I need to find that one game. It's one of the first games on Steam, and I guarantee you, I bet if you go to like the first games on Steam, you can probably find it. It's like it was one of the first ever RTSs. It's where you have a bunch of like T stick figures. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ! Why is there autoplay? And then the idea of it was that you were trying to defend the system from intrusions. It was a pretty cool concept. But thank you for this suggestion. I'll think about it once we're done games. Okay, we have too many games to play. I've been building a short list of the games that we need to finish. Okay, Infra, The Root Trees Are Dead, Attica, because I really want to start that. It looks really fun. Every game that we played on stream, basically, we had to finish. Okay, I haven't even finished the games that I started on the YouTube side before I switched over to live streaming. There's so many different things that we need to play, and the annoying part is that it's basically impossible to find any time for it. So thank you for your suggestion. It's going in the ever growing backlog though. I've been knee deep in development too, so it's like I haven't really had much time to play games. This is sort of like one of the few days that I have a break, as well as tomorrow for the Infinity Nikki lookbook. Which, by the way, if you haven't submitted or if you already submitted, you're allowed to resubmit. That goes for you, Mod. This is actually just a message for the Mod because she still hasn't resubmitted her stuff. Because her stuff, I'm not kidding you. She sent me this like message. She sent me this single message, and she was like, "What'd you say again, Mod?" You said specifically, "There's no inspiration." Sob emoji, and then 43 minutes later, you sent me 4 photos. You know, you're allowed to resubmit. You have to like keep it on one submission. But did you really need inspiration that badly, or are you procrastinating till the last second again? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, aside from all of that, I have zero time for these games. I'm realizing now that it's kind of hard to find time to play games in general, because as I get deeper into contracts and as I get deeper into work, I find I have less and less time to do things, especially as the work gets more and more intense. Like I'm learning about a lot more about Windows development at the moment, and I posted a little short link of this in the Discord. But this list, this is just one of the things that you have to deal with when you're dealing with stuff on Windows. The documentation for it is surprisingly awful in many different ways. Basically, there's no way to tell from the documentation anything. The searches across like multiple different categories. For some reason, this is under Windows accessibility. These event constants, even though window events are something that you use everywhere. And this is just one of the places that this reference can show up. Like if you search for, what's the search bar? If you do event constants window, like where do you even begin? You have event log constants. You have event collect. Like you can't even search for this because Windows is part of the word Windows. These mean phone initialization constants. Okay. Anyways, this list is a list of window events that you need to have in order to figure out. Okay, well, what happens to your windows on your screen? So if you close your screen or something, it'll emit one of these events to the system, and you can write programs to hook into it, okay? There's one particular function. I don't know if I can find it. This set win event hook, okay? You can use this to listen to these, to then figure out what to do, okay? Primary use, as far as I can tell, is for accessibility and cheats. So I'm pretty sure it trips up anti-cheat, which is going to be funny because I need to somehow figure out how to stop that. And it's something about code signing licenses, and I have to contact them. But you do this so that you can figure out, okay, well, what's currently being focused? Where should I send keyboard input to? Where should I send like voice input to? Stuff like that, right? The problem is that you need to, the way that you call this function, and this is just one piece of madness in a very large piece of madness that is the Windows API. You have to give it an event constant, which is the lowest event value in the range of events that are handled by the hook function. So if you have, say, 2 events that you want to look for, event number 7 and event number 3 in that list, right? Well, okay, so 7 and 3. Then you want to provide it the number 7 one because it's going to give you every event from 1 to 7. And you have to just make sure that you only listen to number 3 and 7 from that whole list of events from 1 to 7. And this is the list. The problem is that this list is not ordered at all by the number. So this is what's worse is that the number, it's not the hardest thing to read. It's hexadecimal. Once you know it, it's not that bad, but there's so many events that you need to collate it yourself. And then the worst part is you can't even copy paste it to put into a table because the formatting sucks. So you need to look at this alphabetical list and you need to make sure that all the events that you want, because when you look at events, you look at them in terms of category and type. I've never seen anybody use an event API and go, oh, I want the events by number. Like no one, I don't think a single person looks at an event loop, at an event system and says, okay, I want the events by the number that they are versus the context and like the reason why they exist, right? Like, it doesn't matter to me that this is hexadecimal 0x8007. Like, it just doesn't matter to me because I don't care about selections. I don't care about adding things to selections or removing selections, right? So, like, it doesn't matter to me. I care about specifically what they are. I don't care that this is 8010. I care that this is help change. Well, what? Anyways, so So you have to provide the lowest number, and it has to be a number that encapsulates all the other numbers that you need. So let's say you want to do something very simple. Let's say you want to do the two main ones for accessibility are focus and foreground. Because on Windows, foreground is not focus. But foreground is focus. But also, focus is not foreground. Like, focus is a whole different thing. And focus is like way above. It's one of the highest events in the entire system. So if you use this, you get every single event that's at or below 8005. The problem is that it's not this. It's not help change, but it's also object hide. So you have to go through this entire list to figure out what exactly it matches, and then you need to make sure that it's maybe not too much, and maybe you should scope it to something else, because there's a processing cost to this for your application, right? And then even when you're done, let's say you have like a three events. Let's say you care about dialogue start. Here we go. This is a good one. And then you care about menu end, and then you care about desktop switch. And it's like, okay, what number do I use that is going to encapsulate all of these? Well, now you don't really know. You have to like figure out the numbers by looking at it yourself. And you just saw my scroll bar jump like 3 different times. So I've been dealing with this. I've been dealing with this. I stream. I don't stream for fun. I stream as stress relief. I stream so I could. I stream so I could relieve the stress of having to deal with systems that were built on the foundations of psychopathy, the foundations of insanity. It's like people stared into the Necronomicon. It's like people stared into the void, into the abyss, and said, "You know what? This sounds like a great idea." It's like an old Lovecraftian god. It's like if Cthulhu was a programmer and said, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make fucking Windows." I'm going crazy. Anyways, that's what I've been up to. Hopefully you've all been fine. It's been a while since I've seen you all. Sorry about that again. But we actually have some fairly consistent stream days. So it's from today until Monday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm off because my wife and I are going on a date. And then after that, we're just going to be back on stream doing our own things, okay? The goal is to finish the games because there's a lot of new games that came out this year. There's a lot. The major events are for Halloween and Valentine's Day. I think you're all going to enjoy the Valentine's Day special week this year. We're gonna do the classic Asian style, where it's like the Asian style is like it's an entire week of like stuff. Usually for like let's say Japan, that's probably the easiest one for most people to know. In Japan, the way it works is like you have like different days where it's like there's like White Day, and then there's like a day where you give chocolate to the dude, and then the dudes give chocolate to the girls or something. We're gonna do something similar to that, but a lot of romance games. So keep an eye on that. And we're also going to be filling up a lot of these stream segments very, very soon with some extra things that I think you're going to really, really enjoy. There's a lot of really, really weird things that we're going to be going into very soon that I think you're all going to love. Oh, sorry. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, I'm actually on because we're doing some VR chat stuff on Monday. And there'll be more special events like that very, very soon, actually, which I think you'll enjoy as well. So that's a recap on the stream. I also wanted to check this out because I was talking to somebody. I don't know if they want to be named, so I'll keep them nameless for now. But they were telling me about the way that you can buy models, but specifically ones for VR chat. Because I was thinking to myself, we play VR chat. I don't go into public because it's like I've heard the horror stories. Okay, I know what it means to be in a public space in that game, and I understand what the problems are, the complications. But he was telling me about how you can buy models and you can sort of dress them up similar to how you would in Infinity Nikki, but with real money and with real 3D things that you can just have fully textured. For somehow it has the right material too. It's pretty interesting actually to see. And it has all the shady stuff. It seems to have all the physical interaction stuff too. And it's this entire site called Booth. And I was just thinking to myself, why don't we just check this out? Because I wonder if we can just buy a new 3D model for ourselves. The problem is that I don't know. I know that I have an age restriction setting on the website, but I don't know exactly what Twitch gets mad at because for VTuber stuff they care a lot more. So again, that's what today's stream title is. I might get banned. Yeah, this is Booth. I've been told many good things about this, and it's actually a pretty cool site to see all these different things crop up and you can buy them and use them and make your own 3D VTuber model. And you can see the different categories, right? Like some of them are clothing, Some of them are, textures. There's even a voice pack, which I think I can find by doing this. Not 3D models. I need like, yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. You have voices. So you have Subaru. What? Subaru Ozora's new ASMR voice. Wait, Hololive Productions. What? Who is this? I've never seen her in my entire life. Who is Subaru? Okay, and then all the stands for Subaru are going to come out and be like, "You don't know my queen." No, I don't. This is the voice of Ozora Subaru, the official virtual live streamer of Hololive Production. Wait, what? Wait, so she's the official? Wait, so what about the rest of them? Well, what about the rest of them? Isn't there like a bunch of them? Doesn't Hololive have like a ton of them? Is this the only one? Wow, she's popular. Holy shit. She's really popular. Holy shit, wow. Oh, you know what? She appeals to the type of person who really enjoys the tomboyish sort of like, youthful look, right? Not to say that that's bad. I'm just saying that like I can see the appeal of her character. So what? Shipped from home. What? Shipped from warehouse. What? What do you mean it's a voice pack? It's a WAV file. It's a compressed virtual in a zip file. So please unzip it on a PC. Now I've heard of these things before where it's the VTuber making voices and they say things. Is it what? Look at the description. Wait, ultra sexy Subaru for 4 minutes. Subaru's ASMR voice. Sweet Subaru's sleeping voice. Subaru's oil massage and reading. Okay, no, we have to Hololive booth. We have to. What is? Oh man, this is a risky click. This is a very risky click. All right. So what is this? What is she doing? What is she doing? What? Wow, there's a lot of them. Holy moly. Yo, what did the old dudes? What the? Is that a? Okay, I thought that was a collie. Orlandis 3D. Wait, so they have an old dude as a VTuber? That's sick. Wait, Hololive. Orlandis. Is this how I find out about more VTubers? How come on the VTuber fandom wiki it's Ari Randesu? Is that racist? I don't know if that's racist. Huh. So he's just a random old dude. Or maybe he's not old, he just has a beard with his white hair. What is this? See, I thought I thought I knew about VTubers and stuff, and I thought I knew about what the voice packs were, but like this is like official. This is like high tier, high quality stuff that I'm starting to learn a lot about. Is she naked? Oh man, this is a really risky click. These are a series of really risky clicks. I don't think they would do naked stuff for their VTubers, right? I doubt Hololive would want to do that. Cause how do you even make a naked old dude? Is he old? Man, like looks fucking cool though. What is this? Hmm. Why is that censored? Wait, why is that censored? Why are her legs censored? And why is she like on the pillow grabbing you? Is this a real pillow that you can buy? Oh my god, it is. Physical via warehouse. Physical via warehouse. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. See, well, I mean, stuff like this is man. That's a lot of detail for. I've heard many things about Marine. Hmm. Is that? That's not what I'm thinking of, right? It's not what I'm. It's not what I'm seeing, right? It's not. Hmm. That's not. It's not what I think it is, right? Okay, good. I thought it was pasties. Well, that was a lot to go through. We know a lot now about what this stuff is. And apparently you can just buy any of this. And there's okay, so but the key is that you can buy it for yourself to use. So you can buy your own custom stuff for you to use for your own stuff. So I even got linked to one model, but there's a bunch of these really interesting models that you can buy. So you can buy, for instance, the Iniko Bob hair, and then you can put this onto a character. You can even buy a character. And the way that I've seen it is that you get the base model that has the character model, and then you can put the clothing on or something. It's what they described it to me as. I still don't know how it works, but it's actually kind of cool if you think about it, because it's like Infinity Nikki, but with extra steps and with a lot more flexibility, right? You can use it for anything. And it's probably even cheaper, because Infinity Nikki, somebody made a calculation where they said one of the dresses, if you get all the different variations, it's about $700, right? Whereas for this, it's only 15,000 yen, and the yen has been dying, right? So it's about equal to the Canadian dollar now. So it's only 15,000 Canadian dollars. So it's pretty cheap if you think about it for like an ASMR broadcast archive, right? And you can just get that, and you can just have a very nice set of clothing that you can swap in and out of, that you can use in different places. Which I find to be the most interesting part about this is that you can use it in anywhere that you want, so long as it supports the format. And as far as I know, everything can support a 3D file format with enough workarounds in the sense of like you could even just use another program and just overlay it on top of whatever you're doing. So it's actually a pretty neat way to get into the space and to see what's going on. Now, what is this? Why is she making that face? Why is she making that face? Why is she making this face actually? Why is it so like this is why is she making that face? Let's see. Maximum concurrent viewers. Jesus Christ. What is this? Why did they write it like this? Oh, you know what? It's because Japanese has no spaces, right? Oh no, it's because Google Translate ruined everything. Okay, I see. I was like, is it because I know Japanese doesn't have spaces when you write, but it's because of the formatting of the translate. I will melt your ears. It's a first time feeling. I can't stand it anymore. Can I go all the way to the back? Want to hear the sound of 300,000? What? Lick both your right and left ears at the same time. Mr. Pervert. Number of views 84,000. Do your best. Do your best. I'll attack both your left and your right ears at the same time. This is an archived audio of an ASMR stream that had to be removed from YouTube due to demonetization. Aogiri High School. What? What do you mean, high school? What? A lot ASMR for masochistic men. It's your fault that we're this messed up. XX management. What? Naughty service from a business-like maid. I'll give you lots of licking. Shall we sleep soundly? I'll hold back on ear licking today. Oh no. Oh no. Good pajamas, costume. Oh no. Japanese costume, rubber strap, Japanese kimono. Okay, well, I'm just curious about this. What exactly? Why is it called high school? What is going on? Is this? I'm hoping that's just a very like name for a group. We sell okay, so for members of Algeria High School, so it's like a fake high school slash group thing. Okay, free distribution MMD model. I've heard of MMD model before. What is MMD model? What is an MMD? What is MMD? What is Miku Miku dance? What Miku? What the fuck is this? Miku Miku Dance is a freeware animation program that lets users animate and create computer animated films. Originally produced for the Japanese Vocaloid voice synthesizer software voice band Katsuni Miku. Wow. This is a whole different world for me, honestly. Wait, so you can use their models to dance with? Are they dead? Like, shit, is that even? Should I feel kind of like, isn't that weird? I guess that's something that I never really thought about, right? You could theoretically just rip someone's VTuber model and they can't stop you. Do they have to have like that weird like white liquid inside their mouth, every single one of them for the ASMR thumbnails? Like, I don't know. This is getting very risky though. Close up ear nursing. Oh god. Oh dear god. Man, this is a whole new world. I've never really thought about that. That you can use and just rip someone's model and just use it. But also, I'm kind of curious because I've seen MMD worlds in VR chat, and I've always wondered what those are as well. But presumably they all use the same thing. But yeah, okay, so this is why I came here in the first place, was because of this. This idea of these pieces, okay? I know we got into a weird sidetrack thing. Oh god, I can't show that. I cannot show this. There's no possible way I can show this. There is no world in which you can see this. This is with the safe setting on. I don't know. I don't know what this website considers, safe for work, but like if I pulled this up and my boss walked by, he would probably fire me. I think I would be fired, or at least reported to HR. This one's safe. But this is the stuff that really interests me. So you can buy this haircut, put it onto this base model of some kind, and you can get these like different things, and all these things can apply to this base model, and you can make this character look like whatever you want. You can make it look like a uwu type of owo type of goth emo girl. You can make it more of like a your typical sort of like girl next door look. Make it look like an idol. Make it look like a e-girl. Make it look like anything. It's pretty neat. Okay, next page is probably going to be risky. Is this risky? It's kind of. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. And it seems kind of neat to do so. The problem is like I don't know what it means by the base model because I've been told by the other person too that the base model there's like different versions of them that you need to figure out. Here we go. Original 3D model Celestia. So this is the 3D model that you can use and you can just build as your own like a doll. It's kind of a cool place to be. And honestly, I think I'd enjoy this more than playing with real dolls. If I was into dolls, I think I'd enjoy this significantly more because you can use this for anything, right? You could use these characters in any type of content, barring the license, I think. Terms of use, you agree to have use these terms, full terms and conditions on Google Drive. Permitted to use in activities. Please contact the licensor. Upload to social media. Sensational expressions. Sexual expressions. Violence expressions, political and religious. Oh god, can you imagine? I make like a whole Christian animation with this one character. I adjustment, J modification. What? Oh, I see. Outsourcing of the modification process, only to be done between the users. You're right. So distribution. It's just kind of neat. But yeah, you use this for anything. You can make any kind of animation you want. I mean, you can even use it within the programs, right? And there's a lot more programs that I'm learning about where you can use them in any particular way. So you can use it in VO chat, obviously. Because it even says here somewhere, eye tracking shapes for Verity 18, facial expression shape keys. So if you have like, I guess for like emotes and stuff. But I've also seen with newer headsets, the newer headsets have like a camera inside that's staring at your face. You can probably map it all the same way. Right, this is kind of a neat world to look at. And I'm surprised I've never really seen this before because this would have been way cooler to get into. And I wonder if we should have just bought one character here. Like maybe I should just buy a character and just use it and just see what happens. Because it would be kind of neat to see how far you can go with this concept. The only problem is that there's no dudes. Is that... I can't show this. I can't... This is not safe for work. This is I don't know how they think this is safe for work. I don't I don't know. I always laugh at whenever a website has a safe for work setting and it's not really safe for work. It's just it's the raunchiest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Like this is not safe for work. If I had this in the boardroom meeting room like in the middle of a presentation and this was my PC background, I think I'd get fired. It would be funny though, but I would get fired. Let's just keep going. Risky. This is kind of neat. I wonder if there's like one for dudes. I guess what do you search for then to find the dudes? Oh, this is for sure not safe, right? Is this safe? It's a video. Oh wait, it's a 3D model viewer. That's kind of neat actually. Wow. They even let you preview the thing. They even let you preview how it is. This website's amazing. Oh my god. I commend them for... Okay, don't look down. I commend them for doing this because this is... They didn't have to do this, but it totally makes sense for their market in the sense of like, how else would you know what it looks like? So why don't you just load the model in with all these animations so you can preview it before you use it? Is this safe? Yeah, that's not safe. Well, what is this? Okay, that's definitely not safe. This is not safe for work. This is also not safe for work. There's nothing here that's safe for work. Is this a dude? It's not a dude. It's a tomboyish character. Hey, cool though. Cute, sexy girl. Okay, sure. Let's just find characters for dudes. How do you even find a dude? What's the thing that you say to get a dude? Why are there only hot anime girls? Well, Anyone VTuber version 2, 64-bit for $3? What? What's this? This is a whole new world of software. A PC microphone is essential for this too. For PCs with built-in microphones, no need to prepare a separate microphone. Simple VTuber tool that can perform the following motions by simply preparing 4 images. Body, mouth opening, closing, and blinking by microphone input. Huh. Oh, it's one of them like PNG tuber things. Huh, interesting. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should make my own program. I have been thinking about making my own program because sometimes I do need to set up like 3D scenes for things. Not for any particular reason, but like I keep thinking about if you could extend SFM Source Filmmaker to any particular generic space and you can do anything with it, it might be interesting. How do you find dudes? We defined male VTuber. And then is it all okay? I can't show this. There is no way this is for all ages. There's no way that this website is for all ages. There's no way. Like, that's not an all ages model, my dude. What the fuck? Yeah, but I'll just click the ones that are here. Oh look, semi-realistic beard. There's no male models. It's kind of interesting. Rock pants, only the pants. I have a buddy who did buy one, and he mentioned that he had to commission one of these for a very, very expensive amount. Maybe like dude? I don't know. It's like dude? There's no way dude VTuber is the one. No, yeah, it's just the only result. Okay, the only 2 results for dude VTuber is Kevin and something else. Cuarto completo. Okay, I can't. There's no way. This is not safe for work. This is not all ages. If my 7-year-old child went on this website, I'd be like, get off the get off the website, honey. You shouldn't be on this. This is not the all ages section. What is going on? This is not all ages. Sexy fishnet dress. Dude, I can see the lips. Okay. Here we go. Well, there's something now. Maybe we found something, at least. Something that's safe for work that we can see. I will say, this model, it really does. I did hear about this, that a lot of the male VTubers, male models on VRChat look like fuckboy models, and I couldn't figure out what they were, but then I found like a whole world full of them, and I was like, oh yeah, I can kind of see it. But this kind of feels like that same vibe, where they had a model, and then they have a style of like, they wanted them to look cute. Like, it's basically like a whole different standard of like masculinity, which is interesting. It's a very interesting take on it. I'm actually kind of curious how far and like how far these things go. But it is interesting to see that there's actually not that many of these models at all. Like, it's of the ones I could find, there's maybe like 4 or 5 of them that actually looked interesting. And one of them is hair, so I don't really know what to do for this one. It's just hair. What? Product hair V-Roid custom. Oh yeah, V-Roid. Oh, and a beard. The beard really gets to me because it's a surprisingly customizable beard with a lot of colors and stuff. And honestly, it kind of makes you wonder. Maybe you do need some level of technical skill to be able to use these, right? Because how else would you be able to? Okay, I don't even. Uh, what is this? There's no way. I think we found the best VTuber asset. This might be the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's the position, you know? It's the way that you hold your legs up when you're in the position. It's the thing that, you know, you do when you go on the Red Note app and you see like a really buff Chinese dude working out. Like we did last time, and then you're from America and you want to post like a thirst trap. This is what you do. This is only for $15. This is I'd appreciate if you could tag me on Twitter when using the asset. Okay, yeah, we're gonna save this one. This one's funny. This one's actually funny. But you know what? That was fun. That was a fun little traipse down that weird route. I really didn't expect any of those. and I almost can't believe that all of those exist. Because I'm not surprised that there's not many male VTuber models, and it makes sense now why I rarely see them. But just in general, those like 3D model things, it's fascinating to see that you can plug and play, especially for the price. It's a lot cheaper than I would have expected too. Because again, someone calculated Infinity Nikki stuff is like $700 for a top tier dress, which is absurd. And you have League of Legends skins like the whatever the Exalted Yasuo one is for 500. Seems like a pretty good deal to spend $15 on a 3D asset model that's high quality, very highly sculpted, very nicely textured. Probably not, I mean, probably efficient enough to use on most machines with the good shaders attached to it, and you can use it anywhere. But my god, some of those things were just downright strange. I'm gonna use that full. It's called a full Nelson. What's it called again? Full Nelson. The Nelson hold is a grappling hold. No, yes. Well, no. What's that? What's that position? Position where you hold legs behind head. The Ekapada Sasana. Oh my god, there's a YouTube video about it. Well, you know what? That's a very, very good pose, and I can't wait to use this on some kind of shit post. I need to figure out how to get like a VTuber model and just have that on 24/7, just so I can have that as a joke. Oh god, we're so gonna be banned. We're so gonna be banned. I'm gonna find a very, very good male model. I'm just gonna use it, and we're just gonna have that image. Okay, we need to really capitalize on this find. And the best part, it's only gonna set me back maybe $60 total. This is crazy cheap. Wow, I love this website. Anyways, sorry. I just wanted to check that out, and I thought it'd be fun for us to check it out live on stream. Today's gonna be a very boring day. It's not even going to be very long because I have to go at about 6 hours, 5 hours maybe, 5 hours. I have to go in 5 hours, so we may not even have time to go through everything. But I really want to play some more of that root tree game because I was very curious to see about what is going on in the game story, and we need to finish the info game as well. So there's a lot of things that we need to do. It's unfortunate that I'm so busy because of just a random last minute contract doing some weird client development, but it's fine. It's whatever. I'll be back. We're just gonna go. We just have to go into it. I have a good song for you all though. That I found recently from a creator that I think all of you will know. I've actually played them a few times on this channel, particularly with their song "Virtual Insanity." I never know how to say their name, so I'm just gonna try to pronounce it as Jamiroquai. They mentioned that they're making a new album, which is a bit strange to me because their last album I think was in 1996 or something. Like if I go to their YouTube to the discography, no, their last album was Automaton in 27. I've never heard any song from Automaton actually. But before that it was 2010. So they're surprisingly, I mean, to be fair, making music is hard. Like it's not, I don't know how say the Beatles did it where they had a new song, it felt like every single year. Is it the Beatles? It was the Beatles. Okay, Slit the filmography. What? No, discography. Yeah, where I think the Beatles had a new album every single year. That's absurd to me. The pace at which they went is almost unheard of. Whereas Jamiroquai's pace, where they go from like 1993, 1994 to 1996, 1999, 2001, 2005, 2010, 2017, 2020, 2026 to 2025. That to me feels like a much more reasonable pace, much more understandable pace because especially for the quality of the music that they put out, it seems very difficult to get to that point to consistently push out songs, especially if you're trying to make like a certain type of theming and message around your songs, which is a lot of their songs. A lot of the songs have surprisingly deep lyrics that I think speak a lot to different types of people and like the ways that the human conditions almost presents itself in all of us, right? The way that we all sort of live and the way we all take life in these different forms. They do a great job of distilling that down into a song and adding like a weird groovy jazz like riff on top of it. So it's good to see that they're making a new album, but it's also surprising to me because it's been like 20 years, and I'm just I'm always impressed that they're still able to keep on going. They're also on tour right now, which is interesting because every time they've gone on tour, he's had a new crazy hat. So I'm very curious to see what his hat is for this tour. Anyways, this is Half the Man by Jamiroquai. I'm pretty sure is the name. I think you'll really enjoy this song. It's a very nice song. I don't know what in God's name that weird instrument was. The little squeaky noise one that they keep on using. It sounds like a shitpost instrument. Like the entire song, in a way, sounds like a shitpost song because it has that instrument sound. It's like that one Day 9 clip where where he talks about this like really nice sensual song, and then the trumpet comes in and it ruins it. But sort of the opposite. In a weird way, it actually fits very, very well, especially with the style of his songs. All of his songs have always had this weird, like, prescient, futuristic feel to them, which is very odd to say, and it sounds pretentious for me to say, but, like, it feels like that's the kind of thing he was always going for with, or, well, the entire band was trying to go for it with their music. And so to hear that oddly sort of futuristic like, sound fonts or sound bite just in the middle of it, just constantly going, with acting almost as a drum beat. I forget the actual term for it. Is it rhythm? It's very fascinating to me to sort of see. And really, I mean, just I really like that song. It's the lyrics are very simplistic, and it obviously it's a very simplistic sort of like thought as well. But yeah, it's just nice because you hear, if you ignore the lyrics, it still sounds like a very very nice, fun song to listen to. And then when you listen to your lyrics, it feels even better because it feels like it's really telling you like a story of like how somebody feels about who they were, which is interesting. Yeah, solid song. I'm very curious to see how the new album is going to go because I haven't heard the 2017 one, and I remember specifically, I honestly I feel like most of their albums have gone under the radar, except for their really popular songs. Everything else, I mean, I guess it's true of any artist, but I'm just so surprised at how hard it is to keep up with bands in general, unless you're like a super fan, because maybe it's because I'm not in that world, but I never really hear when these things happen until it's too late. For instance, I only knew that they were making a new album when I looked at their Wikipedia, and I was like, oh, they announced the new album that's being made 2026. It seems like out of nowhere, and I always wondered to myself, is there a source for all this stuff that isn't just pure tabloid trash, right? Like, is there a way to know about this stuff that doesn't devolve into celebrity worship of some kind? Because that's kind of the hard part. You enjoy them for what they make, and you enjoy their stuff as they make it, and you enjoy their products for what they are, but you don't want to learn about how he takes a shit every morning. And that's really the hardest part of keeping up with all of the art stuff. And this is a problem with art in general, whether it's like, music or visual arts or like acting and stuff. A lot of it, because of the nature of it, you need the fame to fund it. But then you also get all the negative aspects of the fame, which take away from it, which detract from the experience. And it's like, I just want to know if the album's going to come out. Like, I don't give a shit what his thoughts on the world are. Well, no, kind of. I mean, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit if he takes a shit in the morning or if he hates Xbox and like loves PS4, right? Some thoughts on the world are very important. Other things don't really matter. And I don't really care about how he lives his life. I hate celebrity worship. Anyways, we'll plan a 3D model thing or a VTuber model thing or 3D model something. There's a shit ton of models. I'm gonna find some models and play around with them, see how much they cost, and just buy them. And we'll just have one on stream and we'll just play with it for a bit because I'm so curious about this. So curious. What a cool world. Give me more to set things up. We're gonna play some more Root Trees Are Dead because I'm very curious to see how that game is gonna evolve. And I have some things to say about this game too. There's like some aspects about it that I really enjoy, other aspects that I don't. And I'll get into it there as soon as it's up. I'm out. See you all tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's the Infinity Nikki Lookbook. Please have your submissions in by before the time stated in the Discord, just as a reminder, okay? Get your outfits in, and we'll start judging everyone on what they have, okay? Mod, this goes for you too. I know you're listening to work, but you only sent me the 5. Are you sure you only want to go with the 5? And good luck to everyone tomorrow. Again, the points don't matter yet, but they will matter soon. Bad green screen. No. This is a great green screen. We just stay on this photo, and we say, okay, this is perfect, all right? Again, thanks for the raids. I really do wish I could raid backwards. I need to figure out, like, I need to move, you know? Maybe I move to Europe. What's the time zone before I move to Japan, and then I raid all of you, because then I'll go to sleep when you wake up. That's genius. That's 5 head. That might work. But yeah, do get this game if you enjoy it. We'll do some infra tomorrow because I think we're really close to the end. I feel like we're close because we're in a city, and I've heard that the city is like a really large level, but I've also heard that it's really good, so we should be done that game soon. I'm very excited to finish that game off. So we have another finished game. Because when we finish one game, we can move on to Attica as well as other games that we haven't finished as well. So very excited to add some action to the stream where there was none. As well, keep an eye out. 27th, we're doing some VR chat stuff with a couple of people. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A very chill time, I think. I don't expect anything wild to happen, but you don't really know. It's like a social situation, right? So who really knows what's gonna happen? And hopefully I'll get to use that, you know, the head, the legs, the feet behind the head photo soon in my VTuber setup or something. I don't know. But everyone, we'll see if I can buy a model on Boot or something. Have a good night. Please take care of yourselves. Have a good rest. And I don't know, eat food, drink water. I don't know, what do people do? What do you do at the end of your day, right? I'll be programming. I need to finish this Windows event thing that I'm very annoyed about. I'm also going to be adding to the CSS hate against EM and REM because I too also hate the CSS unit scale. It doesn't really make much sense. So thank you for starting that discussion because I can add my 2 cents where it wasn't necessary.